As management consultants, we often get asked how to more effectively solve problems, weigh business decisions, and think about what the best choices are and how we can be more effective about going about planning a strategy. So I wanted to share a few tips with you today. And the first one would be when you're weighing your strategic options, you really want to consider opportunity costs as well as financial costs, right? Time, effort, energy, these are also finite resources, not just dollars. So any place you apply your effort, it can't be applied anywhere else. So think about both price tags when you're considering where to invest your efforts. And you may find that simple dollar costs don't tell the whole story. Of course, you also want to find 3 to 5 ways to benefit from any given choice, and that may not simply be pure profit, right? If pursuing an activity helps your organization grow, expand its capabilities, show off its expertise to different audiences, maybe there are a few different ways you can win from something, even if you technically aren't making as much money. So think about that. Of course, you also want to think about your goals. You want to start with the end in mind, and you want to decide whether or not a given activity or choice that you might make really helps move you further down that path or simply creates busy work, because at the end of the day, you have to be thinking about long-term growth, not simply short-term growth and short-term benefit. And really creating competitive advantage means that you have to think about how can you create knowledge and ability gaps, how can you make sure you're constantly focusing on achieving your goals, not just spinning your wheels. And of course, in the face of uncertainty, you want to act. You want to gather as much business intelligence as possible, make some pretty firm decisions, but hold these strong but weakly held opinions. You have to be open to new information and feedback and course correct based on the information you get. You can't simply do nothing, and you can't assume that your strategy is going to stay static. Of course, you also have to fail smartly, strategically, cost affordably. You should be failing often and trying and learning new things, just not making the same mistakes twice. Play a portfolio of strategic gambles, make some business bets, see what works, and make sure that you're constantly trying new things and then constantly adjust and adapt based on the feedback you get from your efforts. And last but not least, the other thing that I would say is also make sure that you are curing symptoms, not problems. So if you constantly have to find yourself putting out fires, well, maybe there's a bigger faulty wiring system that's at the heart of it. Think of what it could actually be causing these problems to keep popping up. And so instead of constantly having to deal with the little problems that result from the larger issue, get at the heart of the issue, the root of the issue, and attack it. So when you pursue all these different hints, tips, and strategies, you can be a lot more effective when it comes to plotting strategy and making business decisions. Hope that helped.